Shaquille O'Neal, the sporting world's gentle giant, and probably one of the best-kept secrets of the business world. Did you know that by the age of 10, Shaq had already reached a height of 6.4 feet? No wonder parents didn't want their kids playing basketball with him. He, of course, didn't exactly stop growing and stands at 7.1 feet tall today. He weighs a jaw-dropping 325 pounds and has a net worth to match. As of this year, Shaquille O'Neal's net worth is roughly $400 million, making him one of the richest athletes in the world. But how much of it does he actually spend on himself? He is a pretty charitable guy after all. And is he really as great a businessman as they say? Shaquille O'Neal was born in New Jersey on March 6th of 1972. His early years weren't exactly what we would call easy, and that is perhaps why he is so charitable today. His father, whom he was estranged from up until 2013, suffered serious drug addiction and was arrested when Shaq was just an infant. As a result of his father going to prison, his mother got remarried to a military man who often relocated the young family to places such as Texas and Germany. Does that mean he speaks German? No, not exactly. It is, however, where he says he got the opportunity to really grow his basketball skills. By the age of 13, Shaq's family had moved back to New Jersey, and he kept himself out of trouble by going to the Boys and Girls Club of America. He credits this club with giving him a safe place to play and keeping him off the streets, the exact reason why he loves to give back to the community at every chance he gets. By the age of 16, it became clear that he not only had the height of a basketball player, but also the skills, and so his journey started. At the age of 16, Shaq, his mother, and his stepfather lived in San Antonio, Texas. Here, Shaq joined his high school team and led them to a 68-1 record over 2 years and helped the team win the state championship during his senior year. After graduating from high school, Shaq went on to study business at Louisiana State University. Basketball remained a big part of his life, but by 1992, Orlando Magic drafted him with the first overall pick in the NBA draft. A star had been discovered and started growing, much like his net worth. Can you imagine being so well off and so financially secure that you're able to spend $9 million in one single day? Granted, it's not something Shaq does often, but stick around and we'll tell you about how he once spent $9 million of his entire paycheck in a few hours. Nowadays, Shaq is quite careful and sensible with his spending, though he still has far more nice things than your average Joe. And we're not talking about the usual things celebrities spend money on. Yes, he has the cars, the watches, and the mansions, but he also has some other things you won't believe. We will of course tell you about his car collection, but first a few unexpected things he owns, such as a stupidly expensive fish tank, one that set him back $120,000 to be exact. We guess it's one of the things he just always wanted to have, so when he was able to afford it, he went all out. It's important to note, this isn't only a fish tank. In 2015, Shaq hired the guys from Animal Planet's Tanked to build a custom fish tank for his house. He wanted the aquarium to go with an ancient Egyptian-themed room in his house, so the guys built him a triangle-shaped fish tank. There is only one grouper fish in the tank, but the aquarium is massive, weighing about 8,000 pounds and holding 800 gallons of water. It even has hieroglyphics on the side that represent all of the different nicknames Shaq has garnered and created throughout his illustrious NBA career. Then there is his treehouse. A big one, obviously, but still much bigger than you would have imagined a treehouse to be. Having it built and installed is said to have set him back no less than $400,000. It's more of a man cave really, but we guess you could call it a big boy treehouse. For this project, Shaq once again turned to Animal Planet. Any guesses as to what he likes to watch in his free time? The guys from Treehouse Masters jumped at the chance to work for Shaq and built him a truly spectacular treehouse at his Georgia home. Inside, it had been fitted with a Prohibition-era styled bar and lounge, complete with 25-foot ceilings and a 4x9-foot door to accommodate the star's towering frame. No bedrooms were installed, so it's purely a place for him and his friends to hang out. The former NBA legend also owns a pretty sweet yacht. In 2018, he spoiled himself once again when he shelled out an estimated $1.7 million on the super yacht. He had it fitted with a pool, 2 traditional hot tubs, a bar, and a dining area on the sun deck. Inside, there is a slightly more formal dining area complete with a piano and chandeliers. He also had a full-size spa installed. The room in which it was built reportedly looks out onto the sea via floor-to-ceiling glass windows. We're relaxed just thinking about it. Don't forget about the snow room, ideal for when a daytime cruise gets a little too hot, we guess. A 1.7 million aside, can you imagine how much it costs him to run and maintain this yacht? As for his car collection, you'd better buckle up. The legend himself might be notoriously bad at free throwing, but his car collection is nothing short of a slam dunk. One of the most incredible cars he owns is a 1963 Cadillac Eldorado. Though it's not just any old Eldorado, but actually the one Tony Montana drives in the film Scarface. Shaq is a huge fan of the 1983 movie and bought the car to cruise around in his adopted hometown of Orlando. He also has a 1998 Ferrari 355 F1 Spider valued at close to $160,000 US, a Bentley Azure, Arnage, and Continental GT 2003, collectively valued at over $500,000 US, and a 2007 Lamborghini Gallardo valued at almost $200,000 US. His flashier collection includes a 2020 Rolls-Royce Cullinan priced at $380,000 and a 2018 model Vador. Like his peers, he is concerned over the health of the planet and therefore has acquired a 2021 model Nikola Badger, a hydrogen fuel cell electric hybrid pickup truck. Just because it's electric doesn't mean it's boring. It can do 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds thanks to its jaw-dropping 906 brake horsepower output. This beast is said to range in price from $60,000 to $90,000 US. Some big spending, right? But how about that $9 million he once spent in a single day? That must have hurt. Well, it wasn't so much that he spent an actual $9 million all in one go, as it was a miscalculation on his part about paying taxes in California. Gotta love paying tax. After signing a big contract with the Lakers, Shaq wanted to spend some money and indulged in a few extra luxuries. He admits that he went a little overboard spending $9 million of his $20 million per season deal. The catch came when he realized that he was going to be taxed a little over 50%, which meant that he had effectively spent all his money in one day. Ouch! Remember at the start of this video when we told you that Shaq studied business at Louisiana State University? Well, turns out he is actually a pretty phenomenal businessman, just as soon as he got his head around California tax, that is. Shaq owns many businesses, it's almost impossible to keep track of them all. And off of them, he has made more money than throughout his entire basketball career, sponsorships included. Among the business ventures he has bought into are restaurants, shopping centers, and movie theaters, a car wash, and as well as multiple nightclubs. A few of the fast food franchises he has shares in include Auntie Anne's, Papa John's, Krispy Kreme, Big Chicken, and Five Guys, to name only a few. Other than with his sports sponsorship, he keeps his business ventures away from the media, which to us means he truly is serious about the business he conducts. Before he gets involved with the company, he assesses a business idea's potential, creates a plan, and then makes it happen. Makes you wonder exactly how far his entrepreneurial ventures go, doesn't it?